Hello and welcome. Will Pranab Mukherjee be the next president of India? Looks like his name is etched all over Rasina Hill. Down south, Jagan Mohan Reddy seems to be the political game changer in Andhra Pradesh with a thumping victory in the by-polls. Closer home, AIADMK has romped home, bagging yet another by-election at Pudukkottai. All that in detail during the next 30 minutes as you're watching News Tonight with me, Linda Hercules. But first, it's the top headlines head-on. Sonia Gandhi nominates Pranab Mukherjee as UPA's presidential nominee. Mulayam Singh offers support. Is Mamta Banerjee isolated? Kalam on his part refuses to divulge his plans, says he will take a decision at the right time. The NCP wants PA Sangma to pull out of the presidential race, but he says he's in contention. Meanwhile, the NDA says it's in no hurry to decide on a presidential candidate after a meeting of the BJP with its allies. The Bengal Congress writes to the central leadership asking them to sever ties with the TMC as Mamta stays firm on Kalam. AIADMK makes it its stamp in Pudukkottai as Kartik Tondaiman defeats his rivals by a whopping 71,000 plus votes. And in neighbouring Andhra Pradesh too, Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSR Congress sweeps the by-elections, winning 15 of the 18 seats. India's tennis authorities want Leander and Mahesh Bhupathi to pair at the Olympics, but Mahesh does not want to play doubles with Leander. Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee will be the UPA's presidential candidate, announced Alliance Chairperson Sonia Gandhi today after a meeting of UPA leaders at the Prime Minister's residence. The announcement is a rebuttal to Trinamool Congress leader Mamta Banerjee, who wanted Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam as the president. Immediately after the announcement, the Prime Minister phoned the leader of opposition Sushma Swaraj to ask that her party back Mukherjee in the hope that he will be elected unopposed. That becomes a possibility because Mulayam Singh Yadav, the leader of the Samajwadi Party, has agreed to support the finance minister. The opposition and its allies will find it hard to pull together the numbers to take on the finance minister with the rival candidate. Former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was being eyed by them, but he is reportedly unwilling to run against Mukherjee, who is expected to resign from the finance ministry on the 24th of June, after the Prime Minister returns from the G20 summit in Mexico.
Decided to propose Shri Pranab Mukherjee as the candidate for the office of President of India. Shri Pranab Mukherjee has a long and distinguished record of public service spanning over 5 decades. There is broad support for his candidature. The UPA appeals to all political parties and all members of parliament and members of state legislative assemblies to support the candidature of Shri Pranab Mukherjee for the office of President.
The finance minister has said that he is grateful for the recommendation and accepts it with humility.
I am deeply honored on my nomination as a candidate for the election to the office of the President of India by my party and UPA too. I am grateful to Congress President Srimati Sonia Gandhi for this recognition. I accept this offer with all humility. In my long political career, spanning over 5 decades, I have been fortunate to receive love, affection and confidence of my party colleagues and also the members and leaders of other political parties.
I am very happy. लेकिन अभी तक तो नहीं हुआ ना, अभी तक तो राष्ट्रपति हुआ नहीं, जब हो जाएगा तब हम
पति अब राष्ट्रपति होने जा रहे हैं, कैसा लग रहा है?
अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
Ma'am, did you think this will happen? Did you think Pranab Mukherjee would be the president of the country?
यही विश्वास करते हैं, यहाँ अगर लिखा होगा तो हो जाएगा।
Samajwadi Party Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav also describes him as an experienced, honest, intelligent and a capable person. Asked whether the Samajwadi Party would join the UPA government if Trinamool Congress quits the alliance, Yadav passed it off as an absurd question.
रावपाल ने जो समर्थन किया उससे मैं पूरी तरह सहमत हूँ।
अचानक क्या हुआ कि ममता के साथ जो आपने नाम डिक्लेयर किए थे वो अलायंस कहीं ना कहीं टूटता नजर आया है? वो
तो मैंने सुझाव दिए थे, हमने और ममता जी ने सुझाव दिए थे 3 नाम। अब वो सुझाव नहीं माना गया है। प्रणब मुखर्जी का नाम आमतौर पर स्वीकार सबने किया है। समाजवादी पार्टी के महासचिव प्रोफेसर रावपाल ने भी समर्थन कर दिया है।
முடிமிக்க அரிய உடைத்தவர்களாக இருப்பார், பொருளாதாரத்தை விருந்தவராக இருப்பார், இந்திய நாட்டு மக்களுடைய துயரங்கள் அவருடைய தேவைகள் இவைகளை எல்லாம் புரிந்தவராக இருப்பார்.
Soon after an inconclusive 90-minute meeting of the NDA, senior party leader LK Advani said that the meeting was not for taking decisions but was in the context of the presidential poll to discuss developments so far, to exchange notes and the way forward. He said that the NDA was not in a hurry to announce the name of its candidate, adding that the alliance had not yet decided on its presidential candidate. He is also desired to be in touch with all Congress parties, especially those in the opposition, and added that he will consult all NDA chief ministers before taking any decision.
If a decision is to be taken by us, which we feel can contribute to a sound decision so far as Rashtrapati is concerned, we will take it later.
As the race for the presidential polls nears its final corner, former Indian President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said that he will take the right decision at the right time. Kalam agreed that many political leaders and people would like to see him as the next president.
Many political leaders have spoken to me. They prefer I am served as a president, and also lot of people they have contacted me. They all want me to serve as a president. I respect their view. So, however, I will take the right decision at the right time.
Whatever you are getting the response, it is good in favor of Kalamji, and we stick to our 3 candidates, but Congress rejected 3 candidates. Then Manmohan Singh ji, Congress party member, so rejected. So we have another 2. So Somnath ji is also not here, but I talked to him. So Kalam ji will be contesting the election. He said today it is good. Our advance congratulations to Kalam ji. And if there is a presidential election directly like America, I should have said he should have been the #1. Nobody should have contested against him. I will appeal again our clarion call to all the political parties, give your support to APJ Abdul Kalam. Don't put any words in your mouth. What I said, I can say only this: Kalam is our candidate. I will request, it is our clarion call to all the political parties. No ego, no quarrel, no jhagda, kuch nahi hai. Only our submission will be president post is a very important post. It is our golden post of our country.
From a different angle, the DMK president and UPA ally M. Karunanidhi remarked that Kalam meant confusion. He was replying to media queries about his possible support for the candidature of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam for the presidential elections. The DMK leader said that somehow confusion has crept into the presidential polls, but that his party will support the UPA candidates.
இதே கலாம் அவர்களை நான் சென்ற முறை பிரதிபா பட்டேல் பதவிக்காக பிடித்தபோது நான் டெல்லிக்கு சென்று அவரை சந்தித்து இந்த பதவியை இடிக்கிறீர்களா என்று விருப்பத்தை கேட்டபோது எனக்கு ஒரு விருப்பம் இல்லை என்று சொல்லிவிட்டார். அவர் இப்பொழுது இந்த பதவியை நாடுவது எப்படி என்று புரியவில்லை.
As the race for the presidential polls gain momentum, tribal candidate P.A. Sangma cleared the air and assures that he will contest for the coveted post. Speaking to reporters in New Delhi, Sangma denied the reports of his withdrawal from the polls. Chief Minister of Odisha Naveen Patnaik and Jayalalitha had proposed Sangma, who was the former Speaker of Lok Sabha, to contest for the prestigious post, as he is by far the best candidate.
उम्मीदवारी थी उससे अब आप पीछे हट रहे हैं, अपना नाम वापस ले रहे हैं, कितनी सच्चाई है इसका?
बिल्कुल गलत है, मैं वापस नहीं लूंगा। मैं कैंडिडेट हूँ और मैं कंटेस्ट करूंगा। क्यों मानेगा? मैं एनसीपी का कैंडिडेट नहीं हूँ, तो एनसीपी का एनसीपी हमको कैसे ऑर्डर कर सकता है? मैं ये देश का 110 करोड़ आदिवासी लोगों का तरफ से मैं उम्मीदवार हूँ। हम लोग ने हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का पास गया है, हम लोग ने अपील किया है। 65 इयर्स ऑफ रिपब्लिक ऑफ इंडिया, सब राष्ट्रपति बन गया, आदिवासी आज तक नहीं बना, इसीलिए इस दफे आदिवासी को राष्ट्रपति बनना चाहिए। ये मांग लेके हम लोग हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का पास गया है और तमिलनाडु के मुख्यमंत्री जयललिता और ओडिशा का चीफ मिनिस्टर नवीन पटनायक ने स्वीकार किया है और मेरा नाम एक्सेप्ट किया है। तो आज मैं ट्राइबल कैंडिडेट हूँ, ट्राइबल का, कोई एनसीपी का नहीं है।
देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने आज मुझे, अडवाणी जी और सुषमा जी को फोन करके सहयोग मांगा है। आज ही एनडीए की मीटिंग हुई है और इसके बाद हम लोग एनडीए की मीटिंग बुलाएंगे और जिन पार्टियों से हमने बातचीत की थी उनसे सलाह करके अंतिम निर्णय करेंगे। उम्मीदवार जाहिर करने के पहले ही अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी या प्रधानमंत्री हमसे बात करते तो और अच्छा होता, पर उन्होंने उम्मीदवार जाहिर करने के बाद बात की। फिर भी हम लोग एनडीए की मीटिंग बुलाएंगे। मेरी अडवाणी जी से और सुषमा जी से चर्चा हुई है, कल अरुण जेटली जी भी आने वाले हैं, तो हम लोग जल्द से जल्द मीटिंग बुलाकर इसके बारे में विचार करके अपना फैसला करेंगे।
More news on the other side of the break. Stay tuned. More news on the other side of the break. Stay tuned.